Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are finally going to be continuing my series of Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 3 episode reviews by finally talking about the first episode of Season 3 Part 2, or the 11th episode overall of Season 3, known as the Hollow Ones. And yes, obviously I am aware that this episode has been leaked for a while now. I was waiting until the actual release, though, today, September 4th, to finally talk about this episode and review it properly. I am just doing my best here. In case you guys have never seen a review like this from me in the past, usually we start these episode reviews by talking about the positive aspects of the episode at hand, then we dive on into some of the more negative aspects, until finally towards the very end of this video, I will give the episode in question a score out of 10, just according to my own opinion. Also, this review will contain spoilers for the episode in question. Keep that in mind, spoilers are ahead. So, finally getting back into things here, episode 11 is known as the Hollow Ones, and I thought it was a very, very good start to the storyline of Season 3 Part 2, obviously picking up where Season 3 Part 1 left off, but doing something entirely different. For positives, I enjoyed how this episode pretty much opened with a whole bunch of Eren flashbacks, pretty much setting up and bridging the gap between Season 2 Part 2 and Season 3 Part 1. It's about time we got that context, and I'm glad we did. I thought the flashbacks were handled extremely well. We also have Eren and Sora back together again, and with Lord Ras kind of leading them, it makes for a very fun, dysfunctional trio that I'm excited to see more of in the episodes that follow, obviously. Their entire goal is to get to the underworld. In order to do that, they need to go through Abracalabria in Mysterium, I think, and it makes for an interesting subplot, I suppose. I didn't really think too much of it, but it was nice to see Gandalaria again. She had some fun lines. She's always funny whenever she's on screen, at least in my opinion, and this was a very good intro to the spectral Forbidden Five, and their very creepy atmosphere that they bring with them everywhere, the creepy sounds of their horns. I just enjoyed all of that setup, and I thought that was handled extremely well, definitely capturing that spooky kind of vibe that the season is going for. On the other hand, on the other side of the world, we have, unfortunately, the passing of Egalt the Master Dragon, which is a very sad, very heartbreaking, and very emotional scene. All of the ninja, or at least most of them, are gathered here to bid farewell to Egalt. Egalt says his goodbyes to the ninja. He asks about Eren, which was kind of gut-wrenching. Also, speaking of which, Wildfire's reaction, my goodness, definitely the most emotion that I've seen from that character in a very long time. And speaking of emotion, Andrew Francis as Egalt is just fantastic. His voice acting in this scene is unreal. Definitely made me cry the second time I watched this, just like how it did the first time all those many months ago. Rontu's reaction to Egalt's passing is also heartfelt and sad to watch, and Ryu actually does invite Rontu to stay at the monastery, which she eventually does accept, and obviously that will lead more into the Ryu training arc with Rontu that will be coming later. Also, speaking of the monastery, Jay is back. He's a huge pain, but I actually kind of like that. It's kind of funny seeing how he interacts with the team, how much he's mean to them, how rude he is to them, and it's also funny how much Mr. Frohickey just hates Jay. That was kind of funny. That made me laugh. But yeah, Jay is slowly working his way back into the team, just as Lloyd is talking about how divided the team ultimately is, and honestly, I feel for the guy. The team is most definitely not what it was under Master Wu, but I feel like there's a positive for that as well. In terms of bad stuff, I don't have much. I will say, though, it is kind of awkward saying goodbye to Zane and Pixel. They just kind of leave, and it's very weird because it's so obvious that the plot has nothing to do with these two characters, and it just kind of feels like the script, again, didn't really need them, so the writers were just kind of like, I don't know, just have them go on vacation or something. Surely there's not going to be this overarching plot that should probably have them stay, or at least bring them back in some way. Nah, just let them go on vacation, it's fine. I felt like maybe the episode could have given Zane and Pixel a proper reason for leaving. I mean, their reason is good enough. They want to explore the merged lands and also spend time together. I get it, but maybe their plot could have had a little bit more importance to the overall storyline of this season. I'm just saying. Overall, though, I liked this episode a lot. I thought it was well done for the most part. I will give this episode a 9.5 out of 10 for everything that I listed in today's review. Thank you so much for watching this one. Hopefully you stay tuned for my remaining reviews of Season 3 Part 2. We are trying to get through it best we can, given the very limited schedule that we have. Hopefully you enjoyed this one nonetheless. Leave all of your thoughts regarding this episode down below, and I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.